So I've been asked what is the best stain or sealer for exterior projects, for exterior wood, for decks, for fences, um, for decks mainly, right? What stain is the best? Solid stain or clear stain, or what type of stain is the best? Well, it really depends on the age of your deck and what you like when it comes to that. Um, I will say the sealer is just sealer that prevents the water from seeping into the wood or the wood sucking any moisture, and it works just as good as solid stain. Solid stain is used when the wood is old and it has defects. So if you were gonna start having a deck, let's say you build a deck new, and if you like the wood grain or whatever, you just use sealer to make it just brighter and keep the water away. Now, if you have a 10-year-old deck, you want to cover some imperfections in the wood, stuff like that, you use solid color stain. And I'm going to show you this right now. In this case, this staircase, this part right here is semi-solid, semi-transparent stain, right? This is new. We did this wood, this staircase new, all the way up there, and you can tell this is clear stain. Why did I do that? Because this is basically just my staircase to go up there. It's my project, and this is new. And I had this stain left over from another project, and I say, okay, I'm gonna protect the wood. I'm just gonna use this color. Why is this line here and why is this line here? This is a solid stain that I had applied on a railing. As a matter of fact, I recycled this railing from a pool, above ground pool that I had and my kids don't use anymore. So what I did is I reused the posts where they were coated already. I mean, like stained, and it was code compliant. So I just put this instead of getting new wood for that. So that's why this railing is this color, and the top rail is a different color. However, all the wood is treated, and it's gonna be okay. But I didn't match the color. I think it looks okay being like this, two color tone. But this is, it'll serve the purpose. So either color, either stain will be okay. Either clear, semi-transparent, or semi-solid, like this one. That's the reason why this one looks two different tones, different tonalities. But it's gonna be okay. If you can tell here on this staircase, like this thing is way too wide, and it also has green stuff. Why did I do that? Is because I applied a coat of guard, waterproofing from bathrooms. So I use the stuff I use in Lowe's, and I just applied that on all the joists and all the landings on the staircase to prevent rot. Because I know the trees up there, they're gonna hold moisture, and you see it's a shaded area, so it's gonna rot easily. So when it comes to that, it really depends what you like. If you like the grain of the wood, if it's new and you want to see the wood grain, you use clear stain. If it's an older stain, older deck, you can install or can apply solid stain. The older the deck, the darker or the more solid the stain had to be in order to, cover imperfections in the wood. I hope this clear some of the questions that you might have about what stain is better, and let me know in the comments when you see this thing. Thank you for watching again.